Faithful, what is happening? Boy, what a very good dominant performance by the San Francisco 49ers in today's game. Final score from Levi's, 38-13. The 49ers beat the Chicago Bears. Brock Purdy was a monster today, especially in the first half. He dominated this game. Took a hit in the second half, in particular in the fourth quarter, which he went out for the play. And after that, he came back in. Boy, that play was roughing the passer called on Chicago Bears. Defensive lineman Taylor, which cost the Bears a 15-yard penalty, but the game was pretty much over at that point anyways. But it was just really good to see Brock Purdy get up and come back in the game because he was down there for a little bit. He was down on the field for a little bit, and then he was able to get up on his own on the field and walk it off or run it off and come back after missing the possession. Isaac Guerrero had a really good game for the 49ers too, man. The run game looked awesome today, should I say. The Bears defense just was not, they didn't have an answer for the Niners run. Guerrero had 15 carries for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. Really good to see him pick up the slack. Obviously, McCaffrey possibly for the season, and then Jordan Mason is in and out of the lineup. So good to see Isaac Guerrero take over the running back duties and come through with 2 touchdowns in a big way, in a big win today. George Kittle, awesome game from Kittle too. 6 catches for 151 yards. Really good to see George Kittle thrive and have these types of games. And I think moving forward, you should expect to see George Kittle carry the heavy load on the 49ers offense. So, with today's win, they are now 6-7 on the season. Statistically, mathematically, they're technically still in the hunt, man. I mean, you would ask me 2 weeks ago, I would have said no, the Niners season is over. You can stick a fork in it, but technically you cannot count them out quite just yet. They are still in the hunt. The Rams are ahead of them. And boy, this upcoming Thursday night game against the Rams, it's probably going to be the biggest game of the season. I think I've said that a couple times this season, but make no mistake about it. Thursday night football, short week, you're at home, you're going to play against a Los Angeles Rams team that is getting back their players and they're healthy. It's going to be a tough game. Divisional games are always tough, but since the way you lost that game early on in the season against the Rams in LA, having a double-digit lead and then losing that in the fourth quarter and the way you lost, boy, I hope these guys are watching that same game in the film session this week because it's a short week, and remember the way you lost that game in LA. This is going to be a battle. I mean, this is going to be a battle for the 49ers, and boy, if they can somehow pull this off and beat the Rams on a Thursday night game, conversations may change. I mean, honestly speaking, the NFC West, Seattle Seahawks are at top of the division. Not sure if we catch them, but there's still plenty of football left to play with the teams that are in the hunt, in the mix for playoffs, and how the seeding works, and how if you can get in the hunt from being in the hunt, in the mix of things, and then possibly getting into the wild card. The 49ers are technically still in it, man. Do they have enough firepower to stay in the mix and potentially sneak in the wild card of the playoffs? Technically, they do have a chance. I just think that they're obviously missing a lot of firepower without McCaffrey, without Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be difficult to get in. But there's always a chance to get in the dance. And the 49ers currently, with today's win and potentially a win Thursday against the Los Angeles Rams at home on Thursday night, you technically still have a chance to get in the dance. And we shall see if they can capitalize and take advantage of that chance on Thursday. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.